Yo, what's up everyone? TJ here, out hanging out in Queenstown today. And today I wanted to talk about snowboard boot insoles. It's not something I've ever really felt the need to talk about before. I started wearing insoles last season and I thought they were good. They definitely made my boots a little bit more comfortable. But on this trip down here in New Zealand, I had an experience that made me want to share this with you guys. So let's get into it. In pretty much all snowboard boots, the standard insoles that come inside of them are going to be really flimsy. They're not going to support the bottom of your foot very well, and that does have some negative drawbacks. Like I said, I didn't think it was too noticeable. I rode for years and years without insoles, but on this trip, I actually left the insoles that I wore back in Colorado when I moved, so I didn't have them on this trip. So I actually didn't have any insoles in my boots, and I was having some serious problems with my feet. I ended up picking up these Cetus insoles. They were like 70 bucks New Zealand, and they're doing a really good job mid-arch for me. And they even have some cushioning on the heels, so if you're in the park or you wind up having any big impacts, that's gonna kind of help ease that pressure on your heels a little bit. One thing I will say about insoles is that the fit has more to do with the arch length, supporting your arch and your metatarsals more than your actual shoe size. So keep that in mind if you go into a shop and you're looking for insoles. And they actually made like a night and day difference. I was having some serious pain on my left foot. I think just because my arch wasn't supported, my foot was splaying out just a little bit, and it pushed my toes forward just the tiniest little bit, probably just like a millimeter. But just that little bit of space was actually pushing my toe back, and it was causing some serious pain on my metatarsal. And it was so bad to the point where after 3 days, I didn't think I could keep snowboarding. It was hurting just walking around after snowboarding. And then once I got the insoles, it changed everything. It made my boots feel super comfortable again. Really had that feeling like my boots just had a firm handshake all around my foot. I didn't feel that pressure on my toes anymore, and my boots felt legit comfortable again. So I think it's 100% worth the money. If you guys are having any kind of boot problems, before you try to go and pick out a new pair of boots, I would definitely recommend picking up a pair of insoles. It's gonna be way cheaper, and chances are that it's gonna make a pretty big difference for you. It's gonna support the bottom of your foot. It's gonna keep your foot from splaying out inside the boot, which is just gonna be a more proper fit. And honestly, I think it even gave me a little bit more control snowboarding. Everything just seemed to be a little bit more responsive. My foot's not moving around at all inside the boot anymore. So like I said, these were about $70 New Zealand, which came out to be like 50 bucks US with the exchange rate right now. And it really saved the trip for me. So if you guys are having these problems, check out some footbeds. And another thing that kind of goes along with this, I am a believer in trying to fit into the smallest boot size possible, getting a really proper boot fit, just to try to get the most responsive feel that you can out of your snowboard, and also to eliminate heel or toe drag as much as possible. So by having those insoles supporting the bottom of your foot and your metatarsals, it's gonna prevent your foot from splaying out and just really give you a much more snug, secure fit. I hope this video helps you guys out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video soon. Oh yeah, one other quick thing about insoles. If you get the drop-ins like I did here with these Cetus footbeds, you can actually throw them in your regular shoes as well, because that toe part of the footbed is flexible. You can walk around in your sneakers with them, throw them in your snowboard boots. They should be good for several seasons or even years to come. So another reason to make that investment, guys.